How's everybody doing? Good food, right?
Yes, thank you.
Good food. Gold Star Power. What's up, brother? How are you? Good. Having fun?
Yes.
Weights in today. Awesome. Very good.
You said what?
Weight in. Good way in today.
Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, what a story. What a story. Yeah. The whole way that came together was just like, are you kidding me? Because I tried so hard for like 15 years to hire him, and wow, here we are. And he's better today than he was then. So that's, some things are worth waiting for, right? Yeah, yeah. It was amazing. And then our friend from Australia.
Oh yeah, that was another testimonial that was good.
Yeah, yeah. I want you guys to know it should never get so bad that you think about doing that.
I promise.
That right? I promise. Raise your right hand. But you don't find yourself there until you get there, right? But he had 7 people come up to him in the back and talk about thinking about having done the same thing within the last 6 months in this audience, and it's just yeah. So it's cool. Cool.
It's because we're ashamed to talk about Mexico.
Coaching.
Yeah. I think we had 3 or 4 that were on the fence, and I was talking to them, and they signed up. And so who was that today? Who signed up today?
I'll see you in Frisco.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You will?
Yeah, that's already done.
You did.
Yes, sir.
Best thing you'll ever do.
That's what I.
This will be the foundation, and that'll be the rocket fuel.
Can't wait.
Yeah, exciting.
Have you been to Academy before?
This is my first time doing anything.
All
like
of it.
this.
Oh my gosh, buckle your seatbelt, right? Buckle your seatbelt. That's it's like I ask everybody at the end, how many of you is this more than you've ever tried to consume as a mortgage professional in your career? And everybody says it is more than my entire career that I've tried to learn, right? And so that's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful. And we added a day this year. So it used to be 3 days, now it's 4. Because there's so much to teach, I gotta expand it a little bit. So we're rewriting it for today's times, and we do that every year. Just kind of do a little update. We had 38 people turned away last year because the fire department said you can't have them. We had 250 people, and they said no. Wow. So it's I think it'll sell out by tomorrow. So
Oh yeah.
if you're on the fence, come.
Does anybody have any
You won't be
questions?
sorry.
Or?
Huh?
I was just asking if they had any questions.
Yeah, if you guys want
Don't want
to.
to interrupt their dinner.
Yeah.
Where do you get all those fancy suits? Can't be. What? Where do you get all those fancy suits?
Get them from a clothier in Amsterdam.
Look good, brother.
Yeah.
Look good.
Did you show them the inside?
Which part?
Trust me.
Which part over here? Trust me? Trust me. What's this? Let me put this in my pocket.
Look good, feel good, play good.
What?
Look good, feel good, play
My
good.
wife gets all the credit. You know, she. Yeah, so that question was a good question for this one. This one's better.
So earlier today, you had said that you had something to say to realtors that 7 out of 10 would commit to,
Oh, the script.
but you didn't say it today, so you
Yeah.
say it tomorrow.
So I built a 4-slide deck, and I was going to do that, but then we fell behind, and I didn't want Nick, who's the closing speaker, to be inconvenienced because he had a private jet to catch, and I just said, I'll try to pack it in tomorrow, but I got it built. I had to call an audible because if I had done that, we'd be 25 minutes behind.
I am just interested in what it
You'll
is.
get it. You'll get it.
Mike's got a testimony for
Right, Monica, right?
Do you remember? I just wanted to say hello again.
Hello again.
Give you a hug.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
See you.
I was telling them the story is the loan officers in our branch about how when the first time I came to see you jump-started my career, I said this will be great for us. And I said, when I went and saw Todd, we're in Navy Pier in Chicago. And I said, and at the end of the first day, he holds up this board, and back then we had cassettes and VHS, they were. And he's holding this board and he says, hey, what would you do if you could get this system right here and I'll increase your production by 25%. And I was in the second row and he's up on the stage a little higher. And I jump across 2 tables and I grab it out of his hand and he goes, "That's what I'm talking about, action!" And I start walking off the stage with the board. He's like, "No, son, that's mine. That's a problem." He goes, "We'll give you some, I promise."
Well, we did, right? We did, yeah. You know, we used to sell what was called the Mortgage Mastery System, and it came in a box.
Yes.
The box about this big, maybe 6 inches wide. It weighed about, I don't know, 7 pounds, and we charged $1,000 for it. And the promise was that if you buy the box, you'll make $1 million a year. Caveat, if you implement what's in the box. And so we were selling those things like hotcakes, and then one person came up and we were trying to do an interview with her, and I said, and she told me she had purchased that system, and I said, "How's it working for you?" And she said, "I can't tell you yet." And I'm going, "Why?" And this is just classic. She goes, "Because I haven't opened the box." And I scratched my head and I go, "Well, how long have you had it?" And it was like 8 months earlier she bought the box. We had the same problem with audio cassette tapes. You know, people wouldn't take the shrink wrapping off. Shrink wrapping. Some of you don't even know what that is, right? Here we go, and it's shrink wrapped, and so then we stopped shrink wrapping it. We figured we'd save you a step. Because then you can just open it. You don't have to take the shrink wrapping off. So we have so many stories, Mike, like that, right?
That was great. And I just want to say, when the high trust selling interview process, Tony comes on board, we teach Tony the high trust selling, and then he turns around and he goes, "That's exactly what you said." And I go, "What are you talking about?"
To a T.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, this is where I got this from. He did that last night.
You're the one that came up for $100.
I came for $100.
Hey, wait, where's my money?
Sleight of hand.
That was fun, right?
It was a blast.
And were you surprised that I gave it to you?
I was, and I swear I was so nervous walking up the street. I had to go get a drink.
You gotta go get a drink because you're nervous
I
about
was
me?
like, oh my God, I can't believe that I actually.
I'm your friend. You don't need a drink. What else you want to talk to me about? It all works. It all works. Man, that is true.
Is next year in Palm Desert or San Diego? Don't know yet.
I can't tell you. There's something, you know this, Eric, because we've been to all these places, right? And San Diego served a purpose, but what I love about this is the camaraderie of team and not having a lot of distraction. You know, this is a beautiful spot to learn. We own the Hotel, so you've got all that. And, you know, in San Diego, as good as that was, you'd walk out the front door and there's like 130 restaurants you could go to, and we just didn't have that kind of camaraderie, and this is a beautiful way to do it. So I love this place. I had one guy come up to me today that was part of the event in 1993, worked here. His name is Primo. He still works here 29 years later, and he said, I remember the second year you came back, because we did it for 10 years here, and then we started monkeying with other cities, but more than likely it's going to be here. Yeah. Yes?
Hey, we want to just do the mastery coaching already, but we want to do the mastery coaching. Can we skip the academy, or do you still recommend the academy and then mastery coaching?
In a perfect world, you would do the academy and coaching, but you can do coaching now, and there's a run-up to the academy. It's only 8 weeks away. So it's a run-up to that where we help you deconstruct your business. We help you come in with like already kind of an x-ray of where do you want to make changes and where do you think that, you know, you'll be able to hear what you need to hear. And then the coaches can start to build the plan before we get to the academy, and then it becomes pretty crystal clear in that moment in time. I like that better than waiting till after the academy, because you've already got the baseline built, and then you can get a little bit of a hockey stick. So that's what I would recommend. And you know, at the end of the day, if you pay for coaching for the whole year and the academy, it's like 2.5 loans. And you know, it's like a stupid easy decision, right? And then with the academy, you get the 400-page owner's manual. It's the playbook on how to run the whole business. You get all the workflows, you get all the scripts, all that. But then you get a 12-week implementation plan that your coach helps you with after that. So we make sure the top things in the first quarter after you graduate get implemented. Yeah, and then we try to, I guess every quarter it's probably 2 to 3 more things that get implemented. And so by the end of your first year, you've got usually around 12 kind of needle moving things that you have been put into place and that are working for you, and then it's time to go, like, where do I want to go next, right? And there's two choices. You either continue to scale, which requires team, and then you go to the next level of coaching, or you get to a point where this is my perfect life, and I can do this now in 25 hours a week or 30 hours a week, and I don't need to scale. Because for me to you, I just tell you, there's no real benefit in saying I want to do more and more and more unless there's a purpose for that, right? There's a reason for that. I talked to one of my friends tonight here who's been at Mastery for 28 years. His wife last year closed 510 units, and she works 3 days a week. And she's got a team, you know, so she's got 7 people on her team, but she's a mother of 4, and, you know, probably early 40s, and I don't want to work 5 days a week, 6 days a week. And so the business just, you know, you can do whatever you want. You guys don't care, right? As long as business goes up and everybody's happy.
AJ does not care. AJ's good. Whatever it brings them in, we're good. Whatever that is.
No. But you know what I love about this is first time we got together for a gold star kind of deal, you had like 10 people around the table.
Yeah.
And I remember the private room that you guys had. And then I haven't seen you guys in 2 years, except through virtual, right? And then to see this tonight, it's beautiful. Congratulations. Congratulations. It looks awesome. You guys look like a robust team. Happy to be part of it, and hope you're enjoying yourself there. Isn't that fun? Anything else? You good?
No, we're good.
Okay, I love you guys. See you tomorrow morning. Cheers.